guys, Dan back again with another video, and today we're back with episode number 7 of Firefly. I have no clue what this is called. Let me just check right now what the title is. I should definitely do this before I start the video. Jaynestown, okay. Okay, so this is totally going to be a Jayne episode. That's good. I actually don't think we've got that much Jayne in a long time. I feel like he's kind of been, he's kind of been neglected a little bit, in terms of, some of the best characters. I think Jayne's a great character, really underrated, obviously, he's pretty silly, but no, I think he's a great character. I don't know what Jaynestown could mean. Let me actually check if that should be right. Yeah, episode 6 was, yeah, it is. Okay, Jaynestown. Okay. I mean, we could just go to like a town where, I don't know, maybe Jayne, has some history there or something. God damn it, man, every time I start a video. Yeah, I don't know. I literally have no idea, so let's just jump right into this. I think we're getting somewhat close. I actually don't know how many there is, how many episodes there is. Yeah, I have no idea. Last time I checked, I feel like we're getting close. Isn't it like 12 around there? I feel like it's around 12, right? I'm not sure though. Obviously it's not like we're super close. We still have like probably, definitely over a month of Firefly. Yeah, it's not going anywhere, but yeah, let's jump into episode number 7 in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Come on, admit it, it's true.
No, I won't.
Oh?
Because it's not.
Oh, we're getting used to it, okay.
I use swear words like anybody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did too.
See, I never
God damn
heard
it.
you. So when is it that you do all this cussing after I go to bed, or?
I swear when it's appropriate.
Simon, the whole point of swearing is that it ain't appropriate.
Yeah, it's inappropriate, yeah. I know, but,
Hey there, Nara.
I don't really
Heading
care.
off for some glamorous romance?
Let's hope so. See you two tomorrow. Don't let Mal get you into too much trouble while I'm gone.
Well,
Fine, Elle. Have good sex.
so much of an appropriate. You literally were just talking about, oh god. Oh, I thought it was gonna be,
Oh! Now this
River.
would be a perfect time for a swear word.
yeah, I
What?
think so.
Happened in here?
Need to find some tape.
So you had to tear my infirmary apart?
Yeah, what?
Apparently.
My God. You're like a trained ape. Without the training.
Sure.
Jayne, I told you we're setting down at the Canton factory settlement. You think it's moving?
Yep, that you
A
did.
little bit too. I'm gonna raise it a little bit.
Canton don't allow guns in there, too.
Yes, sir. That's why I ain't strapping one to my hip.
No, that's why you ain't strapping one anywhere.
Oh, listen, Mal, I was in Kent a few years back. I might have made me a few enemies thereabouts.
Oh, okay, so
Enemies?
that's where we're gonna.
You? No, how can it be?
Just don't like the idea of going in there empty-handed is all.
Why still
Sure.
arguing what's been decided?
Okay, this might be a little bit too loud. I've never, waxed myself with it. I'm sure it's really painful.
Thanks, Wash. Disengaging in 3, 2, 1.
Here we are. Man. I think that's good. I'm gonna leave it there. I know I keep changing it, but
Stinks.
That's what makes it such a great drop point. No one comes to that doesn't have to.
I vote we do this job really fast.
Kessler's our man.
Yeah, I agree.
He's holding the goods we're to deliver. We go in, make contact, easy peasy.
All right.
Zoe, you're holding down the fort. Call ahead to Bernoulli, let him know I have his merchandise end of the week.
Don't I usually stay with the ship?
I outrank you. Fun. So this is a place where they make mud.
Yep. Clay, really.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how many things it ends up in.
Yeah.
Serenity's got more than a few ceramic parts in her.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Captain, don't you think Simon should come with us?
What? Oh, Kaylee, I don't think so.
You go on, boy. See the sights.
Yeah, come on.
I can watch
Might
over
as
your
well.
sister. I believe
Yeah.
they're developing a rapport.
I don't know. River.
Go on. Shepherd, after all.
Yeah,
I should
come
be
on.
able to keep my eye on a flock of what?
Sure.
I'm not going that
You
far,
trust him.
Doctor, and you might maybe make yourself useful.
I know.
Come again?
The management here don't take too kindly to sights here, which is why we're posing as buyers.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
ain't a one of us that looks apart more than the good doctor.
Mhm.
I mean, the pretty fits. Soft hands, definitely a moneyed individual.
Mhm.
All rich and lily white, pasty all over.
All right. Fine.
Nice.
I'll go. Just stop describing me.
You're the boss. Boss.
He's the boss now? Day keeps getting better and better.
Area's employees only. Let's be getting back to landing, unless you have business here.
Yes. Yes, I'm looking to buy some mud.
Well then, come to the right place.
All right.
Of course, we can handle any volume here. We have over 2,000 workers,
Oh,
mostly
nice.
in dead
Yeah,
zone.
that's great.
We pay them next to nothing. That
Oh.
way we can pass the savings directly on to you, the customer.
Saving. Excellent. That's because as I said before, I'm gonna be needing quite a bit of it.
Sure.
I'm a buyer.
Best of its kind. We mix it, we brick it raw right here on the premises. You have the right catalyst, you kiln it proper. This stuff's 10 times stronger than steel and half the weight.
Oh.
Yes. I've heard great.
What happened to Simon? Who is this diabolical master of disguise?
Yeah, he's
Excuse me, boss.
just let him go.
I'm sure the foreman has some things need attending. Why don't we wander a bit, take a look at the operation, then you can figure on whether we get an account here.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
We'll wander a bit.
Sure.
Fair enough. Come to see me when you're through.
All right. Set to work at town, find our man Kessler, get this job done.
Mhm.
Boy's gonna get us killed. Let's just do this deal and get.
This disguise ain't half as funny as yours. Where are we supposed to be anyway?
You haven't been here in years, Jayne. You really think you need that get-up? No one's gonna remember you.
No, I feel like
It's
it will.
possible
I don't
they're
know.
right.
Someone as unique as Jayne. Wow. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There's your swing right there. That was a great way to, get the intro.
I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black. Tell them I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place I can be since I found serenity. But you can't take the sky from me.
Jayne?
Yeah?
Yeah, man. That's
You wanna tell me how come there's a statue?
yeah.
Looking at me like
Looks
I
pretty
own
good
something?
too, doesn't it? It looks awesome.
Good, Captain.
No. Seriously, Jayne.
Yeah, you totally did something. Whoa, really?
I was here a few years back, like I said. Pulled a second story, stole a lot of scratch from a magistrate up on a hill. But things went way south. Like the hightail it. They don't put you on a pedestal in town square for a man.
Yeah, except I'm looking at some very compelling evidence says they do.
Yeah.
This must be what going mad feels like.
I think they captured him, though. You know,
Yeah, it looks,
captured his essence.
yeah, it looks great. I
Sort of
agree.
angry, don't he?
I don't know what I meant.
Shift 4 on duty. Oh, hey, I got an idea. Instead of us hanging around playing art critic until I get pinched by the man, how's about we move away from this eerie-ass piece of work
Yeah, I
and get
agree.
on with our
I
greasy
agree,
area
yeah.
and stay?
Been
How's
here
that?
for way too long already.
Here's a spectacle might
Enjoy,
warrant a moment's
enjoy
consideration.
looking at it.
Everywhere I go, his eyes keep following me.
Come on, Gorilla. Got a job. Let's go do it. Get the hell out of here.
Mel's enjoying this way too much.
I crossed the magistrate of this company town. Understand? He ain't exactly a forgiving sort of guy.
Magistrate Higgins, I presume.
You may, but I only make the people I own use my title. Mr. Higgins will do fine.
And you can call me Inara, Mr. Higgins.
It's a rare pleasure. Your visit to my little moon? Journey wasn't too taxing?
Not at all. I'm refreshed and ready. Shall we begin at, say, 7:30?
Perfect.
Alright.
I have a feeling
Sounds
it will
good.
take all your arts to deal with this particular problem.
Every problem, Mr. Higgins, is an opportunity in disguise.
What are we up to, sweetheart?
Fixing your Bible.
Oh, that's great.
What?
Bible's broken. Contradictions, false logistics.
Whoa.
Doesn't make sense.
No, you can't.
So we'll integrate non-progressional evolution theory with God's creation of Eden. 11 inherent metaphoric parallels already there. 11. Important number, prime number. 1 goes into the house of 11 times, but always comes out 1. Noah's Ark is a problem.
Really?
We'll have to call it early quantum state phenomenon. Only way to fit 5,000 species of mammal on the same boat.
Give me that.
Ooh.
Maybe you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, you don't do
Fix
that.
the Bible.
Yeah, it's
It's broken.
not allowed.
Doesn't make sense.
I actually have it like literally it's right there.
It's not
out of
about
the Bible.
making sense. It's about believing in something. And letting that belief be real enough to change your life. It's about faith. You don't fix faith, River. It fixes you.
Exactly. You'll learn, it's okay.
You hang on to those then.
Sure.
Can't be a statue of me. No reason for it. Flies in the face of every kind of sense.
Won't argue with that.
Oh God, you alright?
We call it mother's milk. All the protein, vitamins, and carbs.
Yeah, great.
Grandma's best turkey dinner, plus 15% alcohol.
Oh, great. Of course. Yeah,
Worked for the Egyptians.
sounds great.
What's that?
From the ancient Egyptians. Back on Earth it was. Not so different from the ancestral form of beer they fed the slaves to build their pyramids. It's liquid bread. Kept them from starving and knocked them out at night so they wouldn't be inclined to insurrection.
Wow, Simon, that was so historical.
Sure.
What's a gussied up fellow like you doing in a place like this?
Huh.
Shake your head, boy. Your eyes are stuck. Get!
Damn, Jayne.
You wouldn't be looking for Kessler.
Just having a brew.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. Let's continue. I went back a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Get.
Yeah, Jayne was, you know, being Jayne here.
You wouldn't be looking for Kessler.
Just having a brew.
I knew a Kessler.
Oh.
No?
He was a good middleman, low profile, didn't filch. Last week, the factory foreman and his Prague crew heard he was moving contraband through town. Gave him a peck of trouble for it.
What kind of peck was that?
The kind where they hacked off his hands and feet with a machete, rolled him into the bog.
They peck pretty hard around here.
Listen, my client off world is waiting for his delivery. If the goods are gone...
Not to worry. Your man's merchandise is here, safe in Kessler's hiding place. We just got to figure out how to get it across town without being seen by the foreman and his prods. I advise we all just lay low for a moment.
All right.
Jayne,
Whoa, what the hell? Did he even have a song about him? Seriously, what the hell did he do? What is this? Simon.
gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call
The hero too. Man, what did he do?
Our Jayne saw the mutters' backs breaking. He saw the mutters lament. And he saw the magistrate taking every dollar and leaving 5 cents. So he said, you can't do that to my people. He said, can't crush them under your heel.
Are we hearing this right, man?
Like to shit on this development?
He's shook, he's shook.
No. This must be what going mad feels like.
This is just the greatest scene. Canton? Man, little did they know he's literally here.
Heroes from common folk like you and I. Man they called Jayne, he turned around his plane and let that money hit the sky.
Oh, is that what you did?
Cash went. I stole that money from Higgins like the song says. Lifted me one of his hovercraft. I got tagged by anti-aircraft and started losing altitude. Had to dump them strong boxes. Stay airborne. Untraceable. And I drop it right square in the middle of Mud Farmer Central.
We gotta go to the crappy town where I'm a hero.
That was great. He's the man. He really is.
Hello?
In here, River.
I tore these out of your symbol and they turned into paper. But I want to put them back, so...
Sorry.
What's that? River? River, come back!
Preacher, what the hell did you stick? Whoa.
Now the
Poor River.
Shouldn't we be getting the hell out of here?
I'd say that's a reasonable request given the circumstances.
Rotten mutters.
Wait, what the hell? What? Oh, this is either gonna go really well or absolutely horribly. There he goes.
Give me some milk.
Nice.
Don't you understand? He's come back. It's
Yeah,
Jayne.
Jayne's back. Spread the word.
Hero.
Canton won't be drinking that Shung Man, yeah? He drinks the best whiskey in the house! Best there ever was!
I really don't know what to say. This is...
What's going on? This how people lay low where you're from?
Not generally, no.
Listen, friend, I came here to make sure a deal went down south.
Yeah, but,
not to get
you know,
chopped up by the Canton.
it's not really our
fed to
fault,
the
though.
bog.
I understand your concerns, friend. This was all part of our new plan.
Just the process, I guess.
Captain, how exactly is
Still
this
working the details.
Sure.
Anara, allow me to introduce my son, Fess Higgins.
Hello, Fess. Mr. Higgins,
Hello.
this shuttle is a place of union. I'm sure you can appreciate
What is this? I brought you here to bed, my son, not from a tea party.
Sir,
Whoa.
the companion greeting ceremony is a ritual with centuries of
My
tradition.
son is 26 years old, and he ain't yet a man. 26. And since he can't find a willing
Mr.
woman
Higgins,
himself...
you're not allowed here.
What?
As I said, this room is a consecrated place of union. Only your
Sure.
son belongs here.
Sure. This...
Now, why don't you go on and let us
Just
begin
sure,
our
just...
work?
No, listen here, young
Good night, Mr. Higgins.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fun.
That's a bit more peaceful. Will you sit?
This is the best episode. Honestly, this is definitely the best episode. They're all just,
You know, I'll just
rethinking
say
their
lives.
life choices.
Dozens,
Sure.
maybe hundreds. I retouched a girl's leg, her whole
Oh,
leg.
nice. That's great.
She named her hamster after me.
Oh, that's.
I got a
that's
hamster.
That's wholesome.
He drops a box of money. He gets to town.
Hamsters is nice.
To Jayne,
Sure.
the box dropping mayonnaise gone wrong thing.
Sure.
You know, you are pretty funny.
And you're pretty.
You are.
Pretty.
Nice. I thought he was gonna say beautiful, but that
What
works
did
too.
you say?
That you're pretty. Even when you're covered in engine grease, you're. No, especially when you're covered in
Sure,
engine
sure,
grease.
sure.
Time to get out of this nut house. We got some planning to work out.
Now,
Yeah, we gotta go.
Captain, things are going so well.
I suppose.
I know, right?
Jayne's certainly feeling better about life, but
I said things are going well.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Now you understand.
Well, I tell you what. Jayne is stuck here with us adoring masses. Why don't you and Simon hang around and keep an eye
Sure.
out for me?
Sure, sure, sure. That works. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks.
The snow on the roof is too heavy. They say the ceiling will cave in. His brains are in terrible danger.
River? Please, why don't you come on out?
No, can't. Too much hair.
Too much here.
Is that
It is.
Hell yes, preacher. If I didn't have stuff to get done, I'd be in there with her.
This is.
It's the rules of my order.
Yeah.
Like the book. It symbolizes.
River, honey, he's putting the hair away now.
Doesn't matter. We'll still be there. Waiting.
There you go.
Hey, we're home. Where you guys been? Mal, Bernoulli's chomping at the bit. Says he wants his merchandise yesterday.
Yeah, well, we still got a few wrinkles to work out on the deal.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jayne is a bona fide folk hero? Got a song and everything.
Yeah. He's a legend.
That he has. Don't make it any less the case.
Sure.
You tell me that Jayne...
It's true. True enough, we can use it. Anyways, we talked a few pillars of the Mutter community into having a little Jayne Day celebration in
Jayne
Town
Day.
Square tomorrow.
Great stuff, Jaynestown.
It should buy us enough of a distraction to get the stolen goods out from under the foreman and his crew prods.
That's a good point, yeah.
You're really gonna
Decent
have to start
distraction.
again. Jane's a what?
This whole thing, it is embarrassing. My father's right again, I guess. And have to bring you here.
Your father isn't right, Fess. It's not embarrassing to be a virgin. It's simply
Sure.
one state of being. As far as bringing me here, companions choose the people they're to be with very carefully. For example, if your father had asked me to come here for him, I wouldn't have.
Really?
Really, Fess. But you're different from him. The more you accept that, the stronger you'll become.
So the magistrate, he let you folks keep all that cash?
He did. We didn't paint him, that's for dead sure. When he found out, he sent his prods in to take it back from us, but the workers resisted.
Fought the law, huh?
If the mutters are together on a thing, there's too many of us to be put down. So in the end, he just called it a bonus.
That's one hell of a bonus.
And then, when we put that statue of you in town square, he rolled in, wanted to tear it down.
Oh, really?
Town rioted.
Wow.
You guys had a riot. On account of me. My very own riot.
I can't believe
you're the man. I know, right? It's surreal.
How can I stay away?
Magistrate Higgins. My son's out there. I pray to God losing his cherry. There's a problem in Workertown, sir. Jayne Cobb's come back.
Oh, I got a reaction. All right.
Evening, Stitch.
What do you want with me?
Nothing. Done your time, you paid your debt. It's time you were on your way. Here. To leave these with your personal effects.
You keep me in that box 4 years. You can give me a
4
loaded
years,
gun.
wow.
You got the urge to use it, no doubt. But I'm not the one who brought you in on that robbery. I'm not the one who partnered up with you and then turned on you when his plan went south. How high up was that shuttle when he pushed you out? 30 feet? Jayne Cobb. Cost you 4 years of your life. Plus a
Wow.
perfectly good eyeball. And here's the poetical portion. He's back in town. This very day.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is about to get real, isn't it?
Best of luck in your new life.
Oh, we know exactly what's coming. This has got insanely real. Alright. Nah. Would you look at that?
Hey, Captain.
Mel, nothing happened.
There was some drinking, but
Sure,
no,
sure,
we
sure.
certainly didn't. No, I would never. Not with Kaylee.
Yeah.
What do you mean not with me?
Yeah, Where's my hero?
You're really not helping yourself.
For me now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, and they call me. Eggs. The living legend needs eggs. Or maybe another milk.
No, living legend needs to come with us. He's got
Sure.
He does?
That's right. This job here's gone way past long enough.
All right, well, you go on now. I got me important hero type stuff to do.
Yeah, let's go. Mal's here to clean everything
Where are
up.
you going?
Going with you.
I don't think so. No, maybe you ought to stay here. It's about the time for a civilized person to have his breakfast. That's the sort of thing would be appropriate, don't you think?
All right.
Excuse me. Can I see a menu?
What?
Oh, he's gonna have a wonderful time there.
I just thought I'd feel different after. Aren't I supposed to be a man now?
A man is just a boy who's old enough to ask that question. Our time together, it's a ritual, a symbol. It means something to your father. I hope it was not entirely forgettable for you.
No, it was.
But it doesn't make you a man. You do that yourself.
Exactly.
Hey guys! Get out here!
So,
All right, it's
that's
time
where the
to get
little
out.
Jayne celebration we got planned comes in. Should give us enough time to get the goods back in Serenity.
I don't know.
Yep.
You think we should be using my fame to hoodwink folks?
I
Better
mean,
left when you
might as
said
well
that.
take
No, really,
advantage of
Mal,
it.
I mean, maybe there's something to this. The Mudders, I think I really made a difference in their lives.
Of course you did. I
Me,
mean,
Jayne Cobb.
they admire
Your
you.
name, jackass. You know they threw a riot on my account? A riot.
Morning, kids. Is that Jayne? Is that really him? Gosh, pinch me. I must be dreaming.
Oh, hell, I'll pinch.
No one looks at
Just
looks
get
at
on
him
over
the
to
same
Town
now
Square, Jayne.
after
Parents
everything.
are waiting.
Do you really think we can get this stuff across town without being noticed?
Gotta find it first. Here we go. Let's get it dug up.
A criminal hearing?
Yeah, my father's ordered me to attend.
Wow, okay.
See, there's this man. What happened when I was growing up here? He stole a ton of money from my dad and gave it to the poor, my father's workers. He's become kind of a folk hero in Canton.
Go on.
Well, he's back. Apparently, he landed here yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, no. I know this man.
Yeah.
He just has this idiotic sense of nobility, you know?
He does. That is true.
He can never just let things go. He thinks he's this hard-hearted criminal.
Sure.
And he can be unrelenting.
Wait.
There's a side to him that's just so...
Wait.
You mean you actually know Jayne?
Jayne?
She was talking
Jayne
about
Cobb?
Mal.
Talking about
Mal,
Jayne
I
Cobb?
think.
Yes, Jayne Cobb.
She was talking
Hero
about
of
Mal,
Canton.
wasn't
The only
she?
person I ever saw who stood up to my father. My dad had him traced back to his ship. He had pork and from a landlocked on it. Jayne will get back and find out that he's grounded. I sort of hate the idea of his getting caught.
Sure.
Yes, that would be bad.
Could I just get the check, please?
Uh-huh.
Heard tell you run with Jayne Cobb.
Oh, here we go with this.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
You're gonna take me that dirty, low-down shingle of a man.
Listen, sir, I don't know who.
Oh, you're about to know. Holy shit.
Sir, look at me, you panty-waist idiot!
Jesus.
I just spent the last 4 years steaming in
Yep,
a
4
hot
years.
box, and you're serving me? Folks say you're part of Jayne's team. So...
It's true.
There's that no-good reptile. Hide yourself. Tell me, boy, I'll cut off every last bit of them good looks.
Oh, man.
Oh, not done yet, youngin'.
Oof.
It's gonna cost you an eye.
Oh, God. No, not quite.
Come on.
Yeah, there he is. You got your answer. Well, this is about it. Shit's about to hit the fan, and they have no idea.
Come on, sir. Let's just get in there.
Magistrate says no. We hold position. Understand me?
Hmm.
Louis, pack down the cargo, wash, you heat up serenity. This mess inside half an hour.
Already there. Let's go get our wayward babes.
Jayne.
No good with words, don't.
Yeah, not
Don't
his
use them much myself.
expertise.
I want to thank y'all for being here and thinking so
Sure.
much of me.
Is that it?
As far as I see it, you people have been given the shortest end of the stick ever been offered a human soul in this crap hillverse. But you took that end. And you took it. That's... Well, I guess that's something.
That's great.
Wow.
So profound, right?
Not bad.
I'm shocked my own self.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Stitch-ition.
Well, hey there, Jayne. Thought I'd make you watch while I butcher me one of your boys.
Good lord.
You ain't one of mine. Where you been hiding? You gone got yourself looking mighty hideous.
Oh, you should have said that.
Well, Jayne gets his.
Kaylee? What's this about a hero of Kent? Is I hearing that right? 4 years of lockdown plays tricks on the ear.
That's true.
I ain't a hero, Stitch. Just a working stiff like you.
Yep, he's right. Jayne is. Heck, we used to work together, he and I.
Ooh. Almost got it though. He was close.
Speak his piece. Go on then.
Whole lot of money in a magistrate's safe, weren't they, Jayne? Got away clean, too. But then our plane took a hit and we're going down. We dumped the fuel reserve, dumped the life support, hell, we even dumped the seats. There's Jayne, the money, and me. There was no way he was gonna drop that money.
He did. He dropped it on the mutters.
By accident, you inbred dunghead. He tossed me out first.
Wow.
For 6 months we run together, he turned me out before I could scream.
Damn.
You'd have done the same.
You protect the man you're with. You watch his back. Everybody knows that. Hell, except the hero can.
You gonna talk me to death, buddy? Is that the plan?
This is the plan.
Whoa. I didn't see who that was. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Yeah, I believe in Jayne here for sure.
Get up. Get up, you stupid piece of... What'd you do that for? What's wrong with you? Did you hear a word he said?
I didn't send anything, but you know, he was getting a lot of, you know, screen time and everything, so.
All of you!
I was gonna say he's gonna be important later.
You think there's someone just gonna drop money on you? Money they can use? Well, there ain't people like that. There's just people like me.
Wash, we're on. Get the hell out of this mud ball.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Alright. What?
Hello, Wash. Has there been a problem with takeoff?
Is there a problem?
No. We're fine.
Alright.
You did what? Set an override to port control. Lifted the landlock on Serenity.
Wipe that smile off your head. How dare you defy me?
You wanted to make a man out of me, Dad. I guess it worked.
You can't even deny that. Can't even deny that.
Just keep walking, preacher man.
You gotta be steely. Can't be letting men stomp on you so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wasn't exactly
You gotta
a
put up a fight,
plan.
man.
We ain't weak. We couldn't beat him back.
You
Or
tried,
would
but.
that not be appropriate?
Everything go with that, huh?
I know, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
You confound me some is all. You like me well enough, and we get along. And then you go all stiff.
I'm not, I didn't...
See, you're doing it right now. What's so damn important about being proper? You don't mean nothing out here in the black.
It means more out here. It's all I have. I mean, my way of being polite, or however it's... Well, it's the only way I have of showing you that I like you. Of showing respect.
So when we made love last night...
When we what?
You really are such an easy mark.
I love those two for sure. They're really up there for, you know, the best couple.
Why the hell that mother have to go and do that for, Mel? jumping in front of that shotgun blast. Yeah, there wasn't one of them understood what happened out there. They're probably sticking that statue right back up.
Most likely.
I don't know why that eats at me so.
It's my estimation that every man ever got a statue made of him was one kind of sumbitch or another. Ain't about you, Jayne. It's about what they need.
Don't make no sense.
Wow, that's how it ended. All right. I think I have a lot to say about this, but, you know, of course, I'll wait till we're done.
Grr, arg.
Okay. So that was Jaynestown. A wonderful Jayne episode. Yeah, pretty much, you know, exactly how I predicted it, to be honest, because, you know, it was, yeah, it was, I think I said that, right? You know, basically going to a place where, you know, Jayne has history. Yeah, that's literally what it was. So, yeah, just a wonderful episode, you know, for his character. And, you know, I want to specifically, you know, touch on the, you know, towards the end, you know, when you know, the guy, you know, sacrificed himself for Jayne, you know, and, you know, him pretty much, you know, struggling to process, you know, why they admired him so much, you know, why there was a statue, you know, of him, why, you know, he was a hero and everything. You know, of course, everything with the, you know, guy that, you know, had pretty much just been, you know, isolated for 4 years. You know, that was rough, you know, to learn about. You know, I thought it was going to change the opinions of everyone, you know, because, you know, once he was, you know, telling the story and everything, I really thought for a second, you know, everyone was going to, you know, basically turn on him. You know, but I think it was kind of the opposite, you know, they, in a way, they empathized with him, you know, because, you know, he stayed the same, you know, pretty much, he was true to himself, you know, because, you know, he did what is in his character, you know, that's what he did. And, you know, you might not agree with what he did, but, you know, at the same time, he is himself, you know, he's Jayne. And, you know, in a way, that's kind of, you know, why the people liked him so much, you know, because he was very real, you know, in a way, he was very, you know, just honest, very real, you know, didn't really change, you know, that's why everyone, you know, admired him, you know, of course, that's why, you know, the statue was great, by the way, you know, of course, everyone, you know, you know, the group and everyone, you know, found it really amusing and everything. I'll get to the Kaylee and Simon, you know, everything with that in a second. But yeah, just really interesting, you know. I don't know how to feel, you know, I don't know, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little weird. You know, because I think I've talked about it, but, you know, Jayne's been one of, you know, the most underrated characters. You know, specifically, I think the actor does a really good job, you know, portraying the character. Yeah, I actually think that, you know, it's the best in terms of, you know, the acting, you know. I don't know, I just feel like it's done so well, you know. He portrays the role pretty much perfectly, you know. And yeah, that was, you know, of course I'll get to the Shepherd and River stuff as well. But yeah, that was interesting, you know. Of course, you know, at first it was pretty positive, you know, there was a statue of him and, you know, he was portrayed as a hero, you know. It was a pretty lighthearted episode, you know, you could say, but then, you know, you know, it got serious pretty quickly. You know, I feel like as soon as, well, I mean, as soon as, I guess as soon as you know, we found the guy, you know, of course he was there for 4 years, so, you know, obviously, you know, being created, of course, you know, it was convenient how Jayne had returned, so, you know, he was able to, you know, seek revenge, you know, in a way, but, you know, obviously, you know, when they were singing the song, you know, he explained a little bit, but then later on, the guy, which I don't know if we got his name, I do apologize if we got his name, but as far as I remember, we didn't get his name, but, you know, he explained everything, you know, how, you know, Jayne pretty much, you know, ditched him after, I think it was 6 months, right? They were, you know, working together and everything, you know, everything there, and then, yeah, after that, you know, luckily, you know, of course, someone sacrificed themselves, you know, obviously that was, you know, that was heroic in itself to, you know, do that for him, and like I said, during the episode, I didn't mention it, I probably should have, but, you know, that guy was getting a lot of screen time, and, you know, a lot of just, you know, attention, and, you know, things like that, so I definitely caught on to it, you know, I caught on to the fact that he was going to have a part to play. Yeah, he looked familiar too for some reason, probably just, I don't know, he just kind of looks, is it crazy to say he kind of looks like Simon a little bit? No, I don't know, he just looks familiar for some reason, but no, yeah, I had a feeling that, you know, I guess I just didn't say because, you know, it could have just been, I don't know, it could have just been a random character that, you know, got a lot of screen time, but no, you know, obviously he sacrificed himself, you know, of course Jayne, you know, was, you know, didn't really know how to feel about that, you know, yeah, I think if he could go back, he would not, you know, want that, he would not want, you know, for someone to sacrifice themselves for him, because, you know, he's also very, you know, in a way he's humble, you know, it's not like he, you know, treats himself as a hero or something like that, you know, he just treats himself like a normal guy, you know, that's pretty much how he comes off, but, you know, obviously, after, wait, I'm not actually sure, maybe I'm just forgetting, but, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Jayne, you know, took care of him, you know, that was pretty obvious, you know, obviously he was locked away for 4 years, so, I mean, he's not gonna be, you know what I mean, he's not gonna be the sharpest, but, yeah, just a really interesting episode, you know, like I said, I don't know how to feel, you know, it's really, I don't know, in a way it was kind of a bittersweet way to leave, you know, like Mel said, I think it was Mel, right, you know, they might, you know, rebuild it, you know, the statue and everything, which, you know, it definitely is possible, but yeah, now let's talk about, I'm gonna first, you know, actually, no, let's first talk about the Inara and, oh, what was his name, was it Vass? Something like that, right, and of course, you know, his father as well, that was really interesting, you know, obviously, you know, the father had his son, you know, go there and, you know, I think, yeah, it was a ritual, right? I think Inara said, and he thought, that was going to, change him into a man. Of course, Inara, explained it to him, that's not what makes you a man. And then, yeah, after that, he ended up, yeah, I guess, yeah, that was it. So he ended up, telling Inara about everything. And then, obviously the father wasn't happy about that, I'm assuming, or it might have just been, no, I don't think it was that, though. I think it was just the fact that, I'm not actually sure, because, of course, at the beginning, the dad was pretty upset, he didn't want to leave, Inara kind of had to, force him out. Yeah, I'm not really sure what he was upset about. I feel like he got, the purpose of bringing him, he even said it, right? Was he supposed to, I guess he didn't want to leave, but I mean, that would be really weird. Probably misunderstanding, but, that would be very weird, if he, wanted to stay or something, but, yeah, obviously, the father, and I said it during the episode as well, but, in the end, he did become a man, because he did the right thing, he told Inara about Jayne, that was a funny little moment, I was listening to Inara, describe, describe the person, and then, I kind of realized, are we talking about the same person here, I definitely caught on that she was talking about Mel, and then obviously once he said that it was Jayne, she was pretty shocked. But yeah, now onto the Kaylee and Simon stuff. So, it's really interesting. One of my commenters, watches all these videos. We talk quite a lot in the comments. We were talking about how I think you said about Simon and no, I think it was Kaylee. Yeah, Kaylee and Mel being together, but I kind of just said it's pretty clear that Kaylee and Simon are gonna be together and not Kaylee and Mel. Or it might have been something else, but I basically said that Kaylee and Simon have pretty much been it's been pretty clear. It's been pretty clear, and obviously, in this episode we kind of got a good amount of that, and sorry about that. It's interesting. I actually think it's probably my favorite. I guess you could say relationship. Obviously, Zoe and Hoban, they're great together, but I mean, they've obviously been together, since we started the show, so it's not like it's been anything crazy, but I don't know, I've really enjoyed, Kaylee and Simon's, whole relationship, I think Inara and Mal are interesting, I don't know if, I don't really know about that, that's kind of interesting, yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure about that, we'll see what happens there, but, I think Kaylee and Simon is, like, the biggest one, and of course, like I said, we got a lot of that this episode, we actually, started the episode that way, right? Yeah, we started the episode with, with Kaylee, pretty much saying, wait, was it Kaylee? I'm not, it might have been Simon, actually, who was saying, it's inappropriate, but just, little things like that, really, I don't know, I just really enjoy their interactions, you know what I mean? Then them interacting is really just, it's just, it's funny, it's, I guess cute, yeah, sure, but, yeah, we'll see what happens there, of course, later on, Kaylee remembered, what happened, that night, obviously Simon didn't remember, but, yeah, I don't know if I want to say, if it's official yet, I feel like it is, but, we'll see what happens there. Obviously, you know, at the end of the episode, you know, they were kind of talking about it after, you know, of course, Simon was basically harassed, you know. Yeah, I was even gonna say, you know, during that, you know, I was gonna say that, you know, Simon could have, you know, done better. You know, of course he tried, you know, even the one thing that he did, you know, it was actually pretty decent, you know, because obviously he was about to fucking die. You know, he pretty much saved himself. You know, it just goes to show, you know, you should never leave, you know, I really don't think we should, you know, leave one person alone, you know, even if it's, I mean, of course, you know, that place, you know, seemed pretty safe, you know, it was holly jolly the whole time, but, you know, anything can happen. But yeah, you know, of course, even the conversation at the end, you know, it was interesting. You know, they were kind of talking about how, you know, Simon is the way he is, you know, why he is that way, and, you know, he kind of explained it. You know, it kind of is just how he was brought up, and, you know, how he always has been. And, you know, I think Kaylee's gonna slowly start to, you know, understand that, you know, accept that. You know, I guess, yeah, the last thing that we saw was Kaylee, you know, telling him that, you know, they had a wonderful time, and then, you know, of course he didn't remember. You know, they were completely drunk, you know, but yeah, a great episode. You know, I don't know where this ranks, you know, in terms of the best episodes. I still feel like 5 is maybe the best, you know. I don't know, something about that episode is awesome. You know, 6 was great as well. And this might be second. I don't know, I really enjoyed this, you know. I think it was a really, you know, I don't know, maybe not wholesome, but, you know, really just heartwarming story, you know, about Jayne and everything. And, you know, I think they did a great job, you know, of course, with him being a hero and everything, you know, everything with that, him basically being a phenomenon, you know what I mean? Of course, you know, him coming back was a massive deal, with everything. But yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. You know, of course, we'll continue next time. But no, it definitely is getting better. I mean, the show's of course getting better. I mean, as with any show, you know, you continue and it gets better. But no, I think the last 3 have been amazing, you know, all in their own ways. I think 5 was probably the best one, but no, 5, 6, and 7 have been amazing, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Like I said, I think we're, you know, getting somewhat close. I might as well just check right now, I guess, you know, how close we are to the end. There is 14. Oh, okay, 14. I thought it was like 12. Okay, that's actually, okay, so yeah, we're halfway through after this video. Bad, okay. Quite a lot to go. I think I've been on this for like what, I mean, definitely over a month now. Might have even been April. I don't even know when I started the show, but yeah, we've been on this for a while. You know, it'll probably, yeah, it'll be a mainstay for like maybe another 2 months. Yeah, around there. I mean, of course, you know, it's 7 weeks, so almost 2 months, pretty much 2 months. Probably July. No, probably August, maybe early August, late July. We'll finish the show. But yeah, I can't wait. Of course, yeah, I think there is also a movie. Is there? I think so. You know, the subscriber I was talking about, you know, he told me about that as well, so that's cool. Of course, the animated series, you know. Dude, I literally forgot. I forgot the whole reason why I was doing this show, you know, because I was talking to someone, and then, you know, they basically said, you know, to check out this one because it's getting an animated series soon, and, you know, obviously that, you know, interested me. I don't know when that's coming out, you know. I'll finish the show and then I'll look into that. But of course I will be doing that. You guys know how much I love it. I mean, most of this channel is animation, you know. Of course, this is to this day, this is the only live action series I've done. I of course plan to do more, but, you know, it's mainly gonna be animation because, you know, it's just, you know, what I love. It's one of my favorite things, you know, one of my passions, one of my things that I enjoy most. You know, I don't know, I've always been fascinated by it, you know, even as a kid. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what I'm on about. We'll be back with episode 8. next week. And yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful time. The show's getting better and better, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and yeah, I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.